A decade has passed since fighters of the Boko Haram Islamist group kidnapped Mary's daughter. Yet she believes Margaret will come home one day.
Ina ji kaman kafa mutum yana taka zuwa gida. Tunanina yana bani wai ita ne tana zuwa. Har na kunce kaina na ce sai ta zo ta yi min kisa. Har ina jira har wa yau.
Margaret is one of the nearly 100 girls still missing after Boko Haram stormed a boarding school in Chibok town in northern Nigeria 10 years ago. On April 14, 2014, 276 schoolgirls were brutally seized while at school to pass an exam. Most of them were Christians between the ages of 12 and 17. The destruction at the Chibok secondary school is enduring evidence of the violence of the attack.
These are the junior staff quarters, which were burnt by insurgents on 14th April. And also all these are junior staff quarters. You can look behind also near that mango tree are the classes, the junior classes, but all it was demolished. It was destroyed and burned down by the insurgents.
Grace was 17 when she was taken, and because she refused to marry a Boko Haram fighter, was forced to work as a slave. The memory of her time in the Sambisa forest where the group kept the girls still haunts her.
Sai in yi tunanin cewa gaskiya wayannan fa sun cuci rayuwa na in ba ka ba da ba su kwashe mu suka tafi da mu jejin can ba da rayuwa na mayafi wannan.
The Chibok girls' kidnapping sparked global outrage in 2014, mobilizing political leaders and celebrities around the hashtag Bring Back Our Girls social media campaign. 10 years on, victims and activists fear the world has forgotten them.
We have failed them, the government has failed them, the international community has failed them, everyone has failed the girls. There is no doubt about it.
The almost 15-year insurgency rumbles on near Chibok. AFP gained rare access under military escort. Even though the Nigerian army has regained control of large areas once held by Boko Haram, insecurity is on the rise elsewhere in the country, as well as kidnappings. On March 7, 2024, gunmen seized over 130 children from their school in the northwestern state of Kaduna.
Things like mass kidnap of school children that we thought used to be a thing of the past is coming back in a fast pace into national consciousness. So things that used to happen in 2014 with Chibok, 2018 with Dapchi, 2020 with the Kankara boys abduction, which used to take spaces, it's now coming back in full force.
More than 1,680 pupils have been kidnapped in Nigerian schools from early 2014 to the end of 2022, according to the charity Save the Children. For the Chibok survivors, authorities have not lived up to their promises.
Lokacin da na ji cewa ana kwashe mutane, gaskiya ban ji daɗi ba. Har ina kuka cewa har yanzu sauran 'yan matan mu ma ba su fita ba, har yanzu ana kwashe ana kidnapping ana ta yin me kaman gwamnati ba sa take care kan mutane ne ko mene, ba sa tunani cewa ana ta kwashe mutane ne ko mene haka. Mu ba ma gane abubuwan da yake faruwa yanzu.
Boko Haram opposes Western-style schooling, and a decade on, many survivors are still trying to make up for their lost education. Back in 2016, Amina Ali was the first to escape Boko Haram insurgents with her 4-month-old baby girl after 2 years in captivity. Amina is now enrolled at the American University of Yola, where she studies mass communication. And despite the trauma of her own experience, she strives to help victims of the conflict.
I just want to be an example to others, that let them see that all the way this thing happened to me, I didn't give up. I'm still work hard and try my best to be something.
The war still rages on and has left over 40,000 people dead and 2 million others displaced in northeast Nigeria, creating one of the world's worst humanitarian crises. It is also affecting education throughout the African nation, which endorsed an International Safe Schools Declaration in 2015. The UN, however, estimates that 20 million children remain out of school in Nigeria, where the ordeal of the Chibok girls remains embedded in the minds of its people.